Well, we are stepping into a new day in style, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Omo, I'm so excited. Like, really, I don't know what's going on this morning.
Did somebody pay some money into your account?
Possibly. Maybe that's
Like
what it is.
$1,000, just bing, bing.
Just say it again. Say how much? Okay, this is Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Ope.
Now, if you're still feeling grumpy from getting out of bed, don't worry. We're going to be having you feel a lot better in no time. That's why we're here.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
why we're paid the big bucks.
Yeah, so get out of bed anyway, you know, and get something done. Right now, we're online as well, so if you have to get to work or whatever, you can check us out at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect. Now, for comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yes, indeed.
Just check us out.
Tweet to us, post for us, put the hashtag right there. And especially, I'm especially excited about breakfast. Especially since it's really essential to keep your energy up throughout the day. This kind of energy doesn't come easily. That's why we need the likes of Chef Jules from Cake Flair, who's back with us.
With her contraption and MM.
Are you kidding me? Is that flour?
No, that's milk. What was that? Was that like some milk bae? What was that?
Signature entrance. Hi guys, how you doing?
How did she do that? She did like this, like this. Hey.
You know, it reminds us of that chef.
Yes, no.
What's his name again?
Salt Bae.
Salt Bae.
All right, so some magic is going to be
happening in the kitchen today.
Yes, indeed.
Looking forward to it. So straight to this morning's highlights. There's going to be a lot of things happening on the show. Multi-talented Sheifumi Yusuf will be displaying his singing talents for us. You can begin to expect a mashup of covers from this very talented guy.
Looking for a sister, hey, my lover. She gets it all. She did wear design.
And from the Indomie Independence Day Awards, little innocent Yamao will be here joining us to share his experience and his historic, or rather heroic act and story with us.
And of course, Thursdays are for book chats. Fola Daniel will be joining us to talk about his book, Get Up, Hit That Goal. We'll focus on that today, and Mary will be taking that book chat.
All right, and we know that you like to keep up to date with the current fashion trends, especially when it comes to makeup. Regina of Radiance Makeovers is back. She'll be showing us the Ombre Lips effect, and all you need to know when you're trying to get it done by yourself.
Ombre Lips, yeah. And Nigerian playwright and director Professor Shola Folusudo will be joining us much later on to talk about, well, I mean, it's his 6th year birthday celebration, so there's a lot going on planned around that, and we'll be having a chat with him.
You see, the current Senate president has become a cog in the wheel of progress of this country. He has to go.
Wow, really? Is that what you're saying?
Too bad.
What was that?
I'm telling you.
Are we shaking a table or two?
You know,
Oh, yeah,
for a
we
moment,
are.
I wasn't sure if it was a movie. Because
Or if
I'm
it
like,
was an interview.
man,
Okay.
He's a lecturer
see.
at LASU.
Yeah.
And it was always awkward for students to see him because you weren't sure if he was on the movie set or you are he's in class. But I didn't study under him.
Yeah.
But I gathered it was a very strict
A consummate
No
actor.
story.
But there was
lecturer and all
something
that.
that
There's a
MM,
conversation on social
MM was
media
talking
that's
about it
quite
this morning.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, so there's well, there is an interesting discourse about childbirth being dangerous and why women shouldn't be put under so much pressure to have too many kids because of the psychological, effects, what your body goes through as a woman and all of that. And it was quite an interesting discourse, really, because
People were responding on Twitter.
Women are pressured to have more than 2 kids. I made that decision with my husband. I was just going to have 2 kids, And then I hear people say, because he's an only child, is my mother-in-law going to allow me just have 2 kids? Okay. Even after having Elsie, I'm still considering the second one. Like, are you sure that one is going to happen? Because, man, this body got to rest.
Memo. Okay,
So
No, but really.
now I'm thinking about the fact that the pressure is coming from third parties and not internally.
No.
That's one part of the pressure. Another part of the pressure is when the spouse just doesn't agree. So there are actually some women that want more kids, but the men are afraid.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to lose their wives.
And then financial pressure too. Because I feel like when the men come in, it's from the financial aspect.
Usually, yeah.
Well,
So it's not really about her
health.
losing her body.
Since we are talking about having kids and all of that, there's actually a study that has been conducted on some women.
Yeah.
I even did the article on my website. Now, it turns out that having too many kids actually increases your aging process. Like, it speeds it up.
It makes you age.
The more children you
standard,
have, the more likely you are to die younger. Unfortunately, and in a way, that's one of the things they're looking at in the study. There's a woman who died last year, 106 years old, and she had 9 children.
Oh, wow.
So that's putting a comma to that study.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, it depends on
Your body.
your lineage. It depends on your body, and it depends on your genes and all. So if in your family, your great-grandmother lived to 200 years old and she had 28 children, feel free. But keep in mind that your body is different from your great-grandmom, and so you might just be able to take 3 or 4 children. At the end of the day, just have children and be happy.
You know, that's why we talk a lot about family planning on the show, because you know, we want to educate people and let them know that, okay, this is a decision that is ultimately made by the woman who is at risk. So I think on that note,
Gotta move on.
I'm a politician, man. I'm a politician.
Because of
He had to go there.
Exercise is known as one of the best things you can actually do to yourself. It's not just for the slim, it's for everybody, both the tall, thin, short, everybody. So far you know you are eating every day. You really need to exercise every day. My name is Ben Fit. I'm not doing this alone, I'm doing this with my team. So we are watching Sade this morning, taking us through static warm-up. That's good. Yes. Yes. Okay.
1, 2,
good.
3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, okay, guys, take it up, match it out. That's good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Jumping jacks. Go, go, go. Awesome. Yes. Keep moving. That's good. Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and box. Go. 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9. Jack it again. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And switch. Go. 1. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jack it again. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it out. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swing your hands with it. Come on. Keep going. Don't stop. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. High knees. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax it. You know that is very intense. Okay, good job. As it, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Are you ready for jump squat? You squat and jump. Go. 5, 6, 7, go. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Match it out. Match it out. Swing your hands. Control your breath. In and out. While doing that, trust me, when you're tired and you notice you can't go anymore, just take your time, breathe in and stop. 5 seconds rest, and you kick up again. You are there. Trust me, you're doing the best thing to yourself. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbow to knee. Ready? Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Swing it up, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax it. Good job. All the way around. Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Whoa, I can see you. Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Good to go. Awesome. Good. 5, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Good job. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and march it out. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Perfect. 10 seconds. 9. Control your breath. Always learn how to rest anytime you're exercising. It's very, very important. That rest period goes a long way. Recover. Control your breath in and out. Are you ready? Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4. Balance. Straighten your upper body. Your 2 hands up. And you go. Take it up. 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 This exercise actually works for your build. See? Take it up. 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 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other way around. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax it, breathe in and out. In as much as you need to warm up, the main workout, the cool down is as important as the warm up too. So lock your fingers, take it forward. That's good. Take it up again. Relaxing. Squat, inhale. And exhale. While we are cooling down, we're going to take it back to the studio. Hope you enjoyed the exercise segment. Good. Yes.
All right, thank you very much, Benfit, for that one. That music actually got us grooving in the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right, I hope you have your pen and paper close by because we're about to create something spectacular.
And it's
something
called caramel
beautiful, something delicious. So we are making
caramel cappuccino cake.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting, right? All right. And Chef Juliet of Cake Flair is here, of course, you know, to teach us how to cappuccino a cake today. All right, so let's talk about the ingredients.
I was supposed to get a cake from this cake early morning, you know, Thursday morning. So we have our flour, sugar.
Yeah.
I'm also using brown sugar this time around.
Okay.
Baking powder, vanilla flavor, whole milk, and of course, good old ground Yola coffee. I also have 4 eggs for this recipe.
Okay.
Behind the scene, I've already creamed my butter and sugar. There's butter in this recipe as well. So butter, sugar, brown sugar, and
white
sugar. So I've creamed that. I've added my 4 eggs. So I'll just clear this off.
So what do we have in here now? Right now we have our
Butter.
white sugar, brown sugar,
Yes.
and eggs.
Flavors, yes, flavors. I think I only added 1 teaspoon, so I need another teaspoon.
So in there is your vanilla flavor.
Yes.
Okay. So one would have thought that because it's cappuccino, you're not going to be making use of vanilla, or making use of chocolate.
Vanilla is a very friendly flavor. It goes well with almost anything.
Okay.
You know. So we already have that.
Can we do
creamed.
this later on?
Yeah.
Can we do the mixing
already
later
creamed.
on?
It's already
Okay.
creamed.
So what next is going into
Flour.
that? Okay.
Now what I did was I mixed the flour with the baking powder.
Okay.
And what else? That's it.
So in there are our wet ingredients.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to add our dry now.
Okay.
I'm also going to add a 3/4 cup of
Coffee.
brewed coffee to it. So that's what makes it a cappuccino. With the milk, of course. You know, cappuccino is coffee with...
You know, I was going to that because it's important that we discuss or enlighten people on what the difference is between coffee and cappuccino. So...
Well, we have different kinds of coffee. You can take your coffee in different ways, like latte, mocha. So we're using cappuccino here because we're adding milk to the coffee. So when you add milk to the coffee, you now froth that coffee. It has this foam on top of it. That is your cappuccino.
Okay, so talking about froth, yeah? I mean, tell me about that. What does froth mean?
Okay, there's this sort of like 360 degree. I didn't bring that. Oh, goodness.
Well, you should. Because, you know, I mean, we are enlightening people here. We're teaching people how to make caramel cappuccino cake.
Yeah.
So people need to know what, you know, makes the cappuccino.
I apologize.
Yeah. So basically what makes cappuccino is you have your coffee and then you have your
whole
milk.
frothed.
Yeah. So they say hot steamed milk. Milk is milk. Yeah, basically. And then I'm sure maybe next time you could, teach us how to make the froth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
So you go what? So okay. So I go to the market and I'm asking for a froth.
No,
is it like
a frother? It's a small
frother.
device,
Okay.
contraption that you
Yeah.
use. You put it on. It's battery powered. You put that into your milk, in your coffee. It just starts foaming up as you kind of swirl into it.
Yeah.
You can also use your maybe spoon, but you won't get that perfect. Yeah. It's like you're almost like cuddling the milk. So it now has this massive foam. You can use that to even decorate. You can write your name. That's
it's like having your whipped cream on your coffee.
No, it's different actually.
Okay, it's different.
It's different.
All right. We'll take a quick commercial break. There's more on Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us.
You're welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, it's about time for us to get some performance going on. I've got Sheifumi Yusuf. Now, he's a multifaceted creative and media personality who is known for his tremendous skill set, which range from acting to radio presentation to singing and a lot of things behind the scenes as a creative consultant and public relations specialist as well. Right now, we are putting his singing talent on display, and I'm sure you're ready to give it to us.
Yes, I am.
So what are you performing?
I'm performing a mashup of Davido's Assurance with other songs.
Wow, I can't wait to hear it. Take it away.
Thank you.
You're the one I want, oh. Before my liver start to fail, you're the one I need, oh. Before cassava start to hell, if I ever leave, oh. May water carry me, they go far away, far away. What would I do without you, my charge? I never felt this with anybody. Tell me your secrets, I'm not messy. Steady the baby, hold me steady. I am looking for a sister. Show my lover. She gets it, girl. She the wear designer. I am looking for a sister. Hey, show my lover. She gets it, girl. She the wear designer. Like you mean it. Oh. Do you mean it? Yeah. Hold me like you need it. Yeah. Do you need it? Yeah. I said the way you don't look me, I should be the one that is teasing. I want Bumbo, Sherry, Biribi. Look at them off at your shivy. I know you want me. I know you really want me. I know you want me. Assurance, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. Yeah. Assurance, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. I want you. I want you. I need you. I want you. I am looking for a sister. Joma, my lover. She got it all. She the one designer. Hey, I am looking for a sister. Hey, Joma, my lover. She got it all. She the web designer. Assurance, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. Yeah. Assurance, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. I am looking for a sister.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness, you have a great voice.
Thank you.
Like, I'm trained to hear a good voice immediately. So the moment I heard your first line, I was like, wow.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wow. So for how long have you been doing music?
Well, I've been doing music since I was a child, but it was just something I never had the courage to do publicly.
Wow, you just started doing it publicly.
Well, you can say that. I've been doing it on social media. I started off on YouTube as a YouTube singer.
Justin Bieber and co.
Yes, those were my early days on YouTube. Then I stopped and started blogging and doing other things.
Wow, now you're coming back to music.
Yes.
Okay, so who inspires you? Who are the artists that when you listen to, they get you going? I heard a bit of Drake, I heard a bit of Tiwa Savage, I heard Davido. So which acts, local and internationally, inspire you?
Well, internationally, I listen to a lot of Prince, Depeche Mode.
Prince, wow, okay.
I listen to Depeche Mode. In Nigeria, I listen to a lot of the new school artists like Rika Sani, Ruby Yang, Mayokun.
Your taste of music already gives me an idea of the kind of person you are, which is very interesting because those are really great artists you've mentioned.
Yeah.
Some of them are not as, widely known or commercially known. So it's a great one.
Thank you.
Talking about your career now, are you ready to take the next step to making yourself like this big artist? Or you rather just do performances like the mashups you did for events?
Well, I'm just taking it bit by bit because I work behind the scenes with a lot of artists and, I get to learn from them.
As a backup singer?
As a public relations consultant and a strategist.
Okay.
So I get to learn from them and take it bit by bit. So it's not, as much as I have a plan, I want to see where the journey takes me. So I want to enjoy doing the process.
So what's your favorite song at the moment?
It
Could be old, it could be new school, but at the moment.
Well, because I've been doing a lot of mashups lately, so I'll say I've been singing a lot of Asha because I have.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's hear an Asha song. Which of the Asha songs?
Vivanke.
Vivanke? Okay, let me hear you sing it. Oh, yeah, do a quick freestyle for me.
All right. I wake up and you see as you leave. When we kiss, I want deep, but you're far away. Be back, but me back, fi miss it.
Wow, 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 fantastic. See what I said about his voice, eh? See what I said? Wow. I can't wait to see you like all big. Because I love talent and you've got the talent. You have got the talent. So let's talk about collaborations. Locally, internationally, who would you like to work with? Prince is dead. Don't think of it.
Well, he believed in reincarnation, so.
To Michael Jackson, so it's okay.
Well, I think I enjoy a bit of Davido's sound presently, so I would like to collaborate with him. I would also like to collaborate with Ruby Yang, Rika Sani, Fumbi, kind of like some of the people I've worked with before.
So they inspire you already.
Yes.
Fantastic. I've had a great time having the conversation with you, Sheifatu. Well done. I wish you the very best. All right, then it's back to the kitchen for more of the process. MM Alfana.
You're the one I want to. Before my liver start to fail, you're the one I need. Before cassava start to.
All right, interesting stuff there. Thank you so much, Shay, for me. That was you got such an amazing voice, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so back to
the kitchen.
Cake flare.
Yeah.
So we are making caramel cappuccino cake, guys, and we have our flour, white sugar, brown sugar, baking powder. And our vanilla flavor. Okay. Yes. So what's in here right now? And
so eggs, we already have the batter, the wet mixed with the dry. And you can see the color.
I love that creamy.
Now, do you know why I use brown sugar?
Yeah.
To get this caramel color.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's compulsory.
Yes.
So this brown sugar is a definite staple for.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So right now we've already mixed the batter, ready for the oven. But this is the secret ingredients, the coffee.
The coffee.
So we're doing, what is 3/4?
3/4.
So there's 1/4 in 3 places.
Okay.
Oh, this is 1/3. So, baking is about precision, so you don't want to mess it up. So I have one, and it's hot, by the way.
Oh, it has to be hot.
Yes.
Okay.
because your batter is already mixed. You want it mellow. You don't want it. You don't bake with cold ingredients.
Okay.
Everything has to be room temperature or a little higher. So that's 2.
Well, then, if you're making this recipe, how do you now? What if you don't have all of these measuring cups and stuff? How do you measure it?
I mean,
how do you know the right quantity to put in your batter?
Okay, baking is like cooking with precision. You just have to have your measuring gadgets with you. They're all over the place in supermarkets and open markets. So I'm just folding in the
coffee.
Yes,
okay.
You know.
Oh.
See how yummy?
It actually
the
smells
aroma.
good. Of course, it's coffee, but
yeah.
Hey, come on.
So you see the caramelization coming out.
So just in case you're wondering, where's cappuccino? Cappuccino is actually coffee, you know, with
frothed milk.
Frothed milk, yeah. So frothed being milk that looks foamy.
Churns, yeah, at high speed.
Yeah.
When you spin it at high speed.
Of your coffee.
Ah, I should have brought that stuff, man.
Anyway,
so we'll be next time.
Okay.
So we're done now. Smooth, you know. You don't want to overwork your flour though, because you want the gluten to remain, you know, cool, calm, collected.
Okay. So how long is this going to be in the oven for?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Thereabouts.
Oh, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, so we're done. See? Very easy.
I can't wait for this cake to be ready.
So we scoop into our oval shape. I like, you know, fancy pans.
You do, actually. And it's nice.
I have loads of them, man. Like, I just see them, like, it's like my OCD. Just buy fancy pans.
Okay. So we've already preheated our oven.
Yes. To 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 180 degrees centigrade.
Okay, I have no idea how that works. Trust me. But I'm sure that you have every oven has its timer.
Yes.
So once you set it on, you know, a certain time and degree, you're good to go.
Yep. So that's it.
Oh,
so you tap.
Do you really have to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So this is going into our oven, ready in another 20 minutes.
Nigeria's most courageous child has started. The 11th Indomie Independence Day Awards for Heroes of Nigeria, IIDA, is here again. Indomie seeks to identify and reward heroic kids aged 15 years and below in 3 categories. Have you seen, heard, or know any Nigerian child who has exhibited great acts of bravery, physically, socially, or intellectually? Then don't waste time. Hurry and submit your entries for this year's awards detailing the acts exhibited by the child in written form on our website, heroesofnigeria.com. You can also visit the Indomie Facebook page for more details. Entry closes by August 13th, 2018. For further inquiries, please call 070-143-21209. The Indomie Independence Day Award for Heroes of Nigeria, celebrating the hero in every Nigerian child.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. And, well, hey, the Indomie Independence Day Awards is geared towards the recognition of children who have, against all odds, exhibited extraordinary acts of bravery and determination in the face of danger and societal challenges. Innocent Yamao, who is one of the recipients of the Indomie Independence Day Award, is here with us right now. His auntie, Rifkatu, is right here. She's Rifkatu Nojabi, and she is going to be helping us shed more light on the incident. Welcome to our studio. Welcome, Innocent. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine.
All right. So I have so many questions for you. First of all, Innocent, I want to know if you know what you did. Do you understand what you did to win the award?
Okay, Ma.
Tell me what you did.
I saved my sister in the fire accident.
Okay, all right. So for people to understand more about what he's saying now, we're going to play a clip for you so that you understand exactly where we're coming from.
Innocent Yamawo is a little boy who lives with his ecclesiastic parents. Innocent will certainly live to remember this sad event for a very long time. 2 years ago, as he was just clocking 5 years, Innocent's house was gutted by a fiery inferno. He and his parents were able to make it out of the inferno. However, his one-year-old baby sister was in the house, and nobody could summon the courage to dare the fire and go in to rescue the little baby. The fire service office was called, but it took them time to arrive at the scene. His wailing father attempted to go into the burning house, but he was held back by several people who judged that it was a futile attempt as he may not make it out of the fire. Innocent stood by his mother, who held his hands tightly. Some female sympathizers were consoling her. Suddenly, Innocent jerked his hands out of his mother's grip and ran into the burning house in an attempt to rescue his only sister. There was a loud shout from the crowd that was watching helplessly. After a while, Innocent surfaced from the fire, carrying the lifeless body of his little sister. The one-year-old girl was long dead, asphyxiated by the intense smoke from the fire. Innocent sustained third-degree burns, which had led to some deformities on his body. Innocent got severely burnt and lost the complete use of one of his hands. Innocent's mother, who gave thanks to God that although her daughter died in the inferno, she was able to bury her corpse, thanks to her son, Innocent. Her son will remain a hero for the rest of her life.
Innocent. Boy, primary one. Pasto, water,
Welcome back to the studio, and we have Innocent here, and I have to say, you are such a brave young man. You're a brave young man. Really well done. But I have to ask you, why did you do what you did? Why did you go into that fire?
Because I don't want my sister to die.
Okay. Nobody tried to hold you back from going inside the fire? Did anybody try to hold you?
Yes.
Who was trying to hold you back?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yes.
And I know that when he came out of the fire, I heard from you earlier that he wasn't conscious.
Yeah. Immediately he brought her out. He was really burnt all over, so they have to rush him down to the hospital. Both him and the corpse taken down to the hospital. Unfortunately, we had that. She wasn't alive. Yeah.
Okay, so when you won the Independence Day Award from Indomie, how did that make you feel?
I feel happy.
You felt happy? Was you happy because they were celebrating you or because they gave you money? Why were you happy?
Because they celebrate me.
They're celebrating you?
Yes.
Okay. So now, I have to ask you, since then, this is about 2 years now, 2 years ago, what have you been doing? What have you been doing since you won the award?
I've been continuing my studies.
Your studies? Okay. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an accountant.
Accountant? Is it because you like counting or you like money?
I like counting.
You like counting?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So I know you must have friends in school now. Probably some of them are watching now. So what would you advise your schoolmates if they were watching?
I'm going to tell them thank you very much, and I'm going to appreciate them that I'm very thank you.
Okay.
That I'm very happy with them. And I'm also happy with me as you are here, as you are going with good safely in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen. Thank you so much. He's praying for me. We should be praying for you. He was praying for his friends and the government just now. Yeah. But I have to ask you, Auntie, the family, how have they been faring since this incident
Honestly,
happened?
we thank God. How would I even put it? When I said we thank God for Indomie first. We thank God at first, and secondly to the Indomie company. Honestly, they took a vital role. We never expected this. Even when they came for the first time, you know, we are kind of so skeptical. We don't want him to come down. But as in, they really express their feelings to us, what they really want from us. And as at now, as I'm talking to you, they've helped him, as in the mother, because he lost his father just some few days to the incidents. Wow. He lost the dad. And Indomie were there to build a 2-bedroom flat for the mother. Wow. Presently, they're having 2-bedroom flats. In fact, they monitor the project from day one till end. And they often call, asking about him. So we are very happy, honestly. Right. Yeah, we are very happy.
So it's not that they just gave you the money and left. They
no. They monitor every movement of the money, you understand?
Fantastic. All right.
And as in, initially he was in government school, but now he has gone back to private school. The mother has little thing doing, you know. I'm happy, and he's picking up. If you could see, the first time he came here, he can't even speak much, but now he's a bit better.
Innocent, do you feel any pains right now? Do you feel any pains anywhere? No? You don't feel anything?
Except stomach ache. At times you just...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, stomach ache. The thing will just come like that, and he has to hold anything around him.
Okay, so we can see, you know, the marks on your face, you know, and I know that it was because of the fire, but how did they make you feel, Innocent, when you see those marks on your face?
I was not feel happy.
Okay.
And the way I was not feeling happy, and the way I went, because if I did not go now, they are going to talk for me.
Anywhere he went to, people will be looking at him, pointing him, especially in school.
And they'll be taunting me. I look at my face.
Your school friends?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't like that, obviously?
Yes.
All right. Now, I know that you're going to grow up, and hopefully, you know, when you grow up and you could grow out of these scars very soon. You know that. And I think you're a very handsome young man. And I want you to have an inner confidence to talk to them, because the reason you got this is because you did a heroic act. And Indomie have even rewarded you for that act. So there's no reason for you to feel bad about those marks on your face. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so anytime they talk to you anyhow, just remember that that was the reason why you got these marks. Because you did something good, not because you did something bad. Auntie, I have to say you've been supporting the family. You came to Lagos with him.
Yes.
You know, I'm really wondering about the reaction of the rest of the family when Indomie gave the award, as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it was just initially, as I told you, there was a kind of conflict because nobody seems to believe what is happening. But as God, we have it. Immediately they started it on TV. Everybody started calling. Wow. So in short, we have a good rapport later on with the family, both the father's family and the mother's family. Even as we are coming down here, they were kind of, you know, happy. So there wasn't any problem.
Do you know who nominated him for the award? Who was the person that sent the message to Indomie?
I can't really tell you. I only know that some people came, you know.
Okay.
They have to call me, Auntie, calm down. You are the only person that can express your feelings to them. That was...
All right, so I'm happy. I've seen you smile today because you know you won the award and you've expressed how grateful you are. But do you want to say any final thank you to anybody?
Yes.
Who are you saying thank you to?
I want to thank God for the Indomie, and I want to thank God for the kingdom.
For the kingdom. He said he wants to thank God for the kingdom. Wow. I'm so pleased to meet you, Innocent. I'm so pleased to meet you also,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming to share that story. And that act of bravery, we'll be rounding off our first hour of the show. A big shout out once again to our friends at Indomie.
Search for Nigeria's most courageous child has started. The 11th Indomie Independence Day Awards for Heroes of Nigeria, IIDA, is here again. Indomie seeks to identify and reward heroic kids aged 15 years and below in 3 categories. Have you seen, heard, or know any Nigerian child who has exhibited great acts of bravery, physically, socially, or intellectually? Then don't waste time. Hurry and submit your entries for this year's awards detailing the acts exhibited by the child in written form on our website, heroesofnigeria.com. You can also visit the Indomie Facebook page for more details. Entry closes by August 13th, 2018. For further inquiries, please call 070-143-21209. The Indomie Independence Day Award for Heroes of Nigeria, celebrating the hero in every Nigerian child.
Hello again. Yes, we're back. Once again.
Back to deliver more.
Yes, indeed.
Give you more and more and more for the next 1 hour. It's going to be fun, all the way. My name is Yomi Owope.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. We're live right now online on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. Look us up at TVC Connect. Your comments need our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. Twitter,
and because,
Facebook, Instagram,
everywhere. Like, you know, whatever you need to say to us, use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria.
So there's something you'll be saying to me tomorrow. So remember the hashtag. Happy birthday to
What she's basically trying to say is that tomorrow's her birthday.
Tomorrow.
And, you know.
All the gifts, everything, just start sending them now.
If you don't trend tomorrow.
Even if we laugh
I'm just saying.
I hope we do trend tomorrow.
Well, because it's Thursday and we love books, we'll be spotlighting a special book by Fola Daniel. And it's called Get Up and Hit That Goal. And Mary's going to be talking to him about this book.
And possibly tomorrow, you know, we're going to be I'm going to be trying this out, this Ombre Lip highlighting that we're going to be showcasing today. Regina of Radiance Makeover is going to be giving us a tutorial on how to give the Ombre Lip look.
Yeah.
So maybe I should do that for my birthday. Yes.
And in a double celebration for the love of Nigerian arts, Nigerian actor, dramatist, and playwright Sola Fosudo will be joining us on the couch just before we round off.
I have an important assignment for you.
I'm tickled. Just name it.
You see, the current Senate president has become a cog in the wheel of progress of this country.
All right.
Beautiful, Sha. Just to mention,
Liz Benson.
As a child, at a point, I started mimicking this stuff she used to do. That's how much I admired her. Like, there's something she does, like.
Okay, so that lip thing is probably just part of a particular character she played in a particular movie. Are you sure it's something she does?
Probably stayed with her.
Yeah.
Because she used it in several films, I remember.
All right.
So Yomi is with only women today.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. I like it.
Just you and all
Blessed are you among women.
Yes.
Auntie.
But that means we're going to be talking women's stuff.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So, there's another gist about how women are. Okay, so someone is saying that because men cheat, that has, pushed women to
out
cheat.
there.
Oh, my goodness.
So there's a backlash from the men. Say, hey, okay, so because I'm cheating, it's okay for the woman to cheat.
Women are trying themselves now, essentially.
You see this cheating
This
business,
is a topic that is too long for this segment.
It's very amusing to me. It's just that I don't want to go into details because children are watching right now, being on holiday. However, if anybody is supposed to at all, it really shouldn't be the man.
Really?
Because a man needs to actually be in it.
I'm trying to
That's
where Mary is going with this.
So you better start understanding the codes. A man needs to actually be in it. A woman, if she likes
no,
the
there are
guy
different
or
reasons
is
why.
touched.
No, there are different reasons why, Mary. I get your innuendo.
You get what I mean.
Yeah,
exactly.
But there are different reasons why a woman cheats. Apart from the fact
I'm talking about that for. I just started.
So I'm sort of not liking this conversation.
Mary and MM have some kind of code going.
Coding is now trending. So we're getting, we're getting a little lashing in on it.
So for me, there are a lot of men that have just taken it too far, and it has become like a revenge thing for a lot of women. So a lot of women just want to get their
taking
own
cheating
back.
too far.
Yeah, they're taking it way too far, like putting it in the women's faces, talking about it publicly, embarrassing the women.
Yeah,
so it's like
world.
exactly. Yeah. So if women are doing that more often now, it's probably just some kind of revenge.
The only reason most women don't do it is just maturity, and that's why it's said that women are generally more mature than men. That's the truth.
Darling, that table that you're shaking, you're the only one standing on it.
I'm not that.
You're welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Get up and hit that goal. Now, that sounds like I'm talking fitness. No, it's a detailed and practical book that explains what goals are and what you should know before writing something and describing it as a goal. The book was written by Fola Daniel Adelesi, who is a professional public speaker, a life coach, and a management consultant. And I've got him here. How are you doing today, Fola?
Doing very well. Good to see you.
Great. This book, Get Up and Hit the Goal.
Yeah.
Wow. So what inspired this book? You're talking about goals and all. What inspired it?
The first thing that inspired it was that over the years, I realized people say they set goals and the goals don't seem to be working or they can't hit the goal. And then some other people set resolutions at the beginning of every year. And maybe 4 weeks into the year, they drop their resolution. So
4 weeks or 4 hours?
Maybe. Okay, I'm being magnanimous. So let's just say about a week or so into the year, they are dropping the goals already. So people also ask me to facilitate trainings on goal setting. And I use a particular illustration. So just picture a situation where maybe the son of the richest man in the world wants to marry you and you're a little obese. You've been struggling with weight loss. And this gentleman says, I want to marry you, but I'd like you shed some weight in 2 weeks.
Is love not supposed to encompass all?
No, let's just, it's a scenario.
Okay,
So let's just say, he says, I like everything about you, but I'd like you to be fit, shed some weight in 2 weeks, and then I'll marry you. You realize that all of a sudden, the weight loss, there's something that just fires you on. So it dawned on me that one of the reasons we don't achieve our goals is actually the motivation. So then the other reason we don't seem to be achieving our goals is because we don't seem to have a clear vision.
Which is very important.
Which is very important. So if you don't have a vision, what exactly are you setting goals for? That's the first thing you should sort.
True.
So when you have sorted your vision, you can then come back to setting goals.
Now, Fola Daniel, you have 28 reasons why goals fail, as well as 7 elements of goals.
Yes.
Now, when you talk about reasons goals fail, if we were to kind of like summarize this 28 into like 4 important things that you must know, what 4 important things would you point out?
Number 1, lack of vision. If you don't have a vision, you can't set a goal effectively. And the reason is this. I say that a goal is a smaller component of a vision. So if the vision is very clear to you, you understand that this goal is a step in line with the vision I'm trying to achieve. So for example, I want to inspire people's productivity. And for me to inspire people's productivity, I have to write consistently. I have to speak consistently. I need time off to think. What exactly are the challenges people... If I don't do that, if I don't follow those goals, I won't be able to achieve that vision of inspiring people's productivity. So it's the vision that makes it easier. That's the propellant for the goals. So
vision first.
Vision first. No written goals.
No written goals.
Yes, there was a research done in Harvard, and they found that these are postgraduate students. 87% of the postgraduate students had no vision or no clear written goals. Then 13% of them actually had an idea of what they wanted to do, but it wasn't written. Only 3% had clear and written goals.
So it's important to have a vision.
It's very important
and
to
then you write it down.
You know, because 10 years later, they interviewed these people and they found out that the people who didn't have a vision and didn't write it down, they were just there. They were just struggling and just managing to survive. And then the people who had an idea of what they wanted to do, they were earning double the amount of those who had no vision. And find out what? Oh, guess what? The 3% that had a clear written vision,
they were Mark Zuckerberg.
They were earning 10 times more.
10 times?
10 times
than
their
the
colleagues.
average person.
Because when you write things down, you know there's what they call a checklist.
Yes.
You're able to say, okay, I've done this, I've done this. And then you see where you're standing, you see where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to do next. So writing it down, you sort of reinforce that goal to yourself.
Wow. So number 3?
Number 3 would be to have what I call the collaborators.
Collaborators?
Yes, you need collaborators. There's no way, sometimes, you know, people tell you, oh, Nigerian situation, you can't get things done if you don't know people. It's not a Nigerian situation. That's how life works.
It's actually worldwide. True.
If you don't know anybody, you don't, some people also say that your net worth is a function of your network. So it's very important to have collaborators to be able to achieve your goals. Now, if I tell people, my major illustration on that is, if you want to make a first class, or say a 2-1 on the list, what are you supposed to be doing? From day 1, if you spend 2 hours reading daily, before the examination date, it will be very easy to remember all that you've been reading. But to achieve that, you need people who also have a similar goal, who always remind you that It's not, we're not going parties.
We have to study.
We have to study. So if you don't have those kind of people around you, you will never achieve your goal. So it means that there must be people who have similar goals.
Now, just before you tell me the fourth most important, this daily thing reminded me of something I saw, I think in page 31 of your book.
Okay.
Yeah, where you said you set a goal to write 365 articles in a year. And you pulled it off. Like,
yes.
Who does that? We're not talking about reading, like getting to read at least 365 pages of a book, but writing 365 articles.
Let me tell you what motivated me. First of all, I thought about those who were doing daily devotionals. And I asked myself, how are these guys doing it? If they can do 365, because a daily devotional, which is for a whole year, would have 365 articles. So I said to myself, if they can do it, then it means that I'm just not being disciplined enough. I had to face it. I told myself, Fola, you're not disciplined enough to write. This is something you can do. So why are you not getting to it? And then I said to myself, I must do it. So I wake up every morning. But what I did to make it easier was that I would take notes. For example, topics will fly in my head. Okay. I would write down the topics. Sometimes I would use my
back
phone.
To number two of what you wrote.
So I would write the topics and all that. So as soon as I get, and sometimes I spend maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even days thinking about the topic. So as soon as I get to my desk, I start writing. And guess what happened? Over the years, it takes me less than 20 minutes to write articles of 1,500 words.
Over the years, like less than?
Because I kept writing consistently. I kept writing straight to my computer. So now when I get on my computer, I need less than 20 minutes to write an article of 1,000 words, 1,500 words.
Fantastic.
Because I was doing it over and over and over again.
So let's talk about number 4 before I point out something else I saw in your book.
Okay, let me say that the fourth thing is perseverance.
Perseverance.
Most of us lack that. When something doesn't work, you're quick to jump out. When something looks like it's tough or you're not getting the results immediately, you want to jump out. Nigerians start a business, it's not working, you dump it. You meet an average Nigerian who runs a business. They've probably tried 4 or 5 things and they're not even 30 years old.
I'm just going to cover my face now. Okay.
So you need that perseverance. And guess what? We'll now come back to number 1. The reason you'll be able to persevere is because there's a clear vision. If there is no vision, there's nothing to persevere. So the vision must be clear.
Now, your 28th goal, you said inadequate or no resources at all.
Absolutely.
And then on page 62, you talked about 2 of the richest people in the world today, Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. 2 people who had just ideas, no money. Because an average person watching us right now will go,
where do I get the money?
You're just talking. Where is the money? Yeah. So you're talking about inadequate resources. So how can I achieve my goals when I don't have an uncle that can give me $1 million to start a business?
One of my mentors said to me that if 2 people who actually have experience and money come together, the person with the money will go on with experience, the person with experience will go on with the money.
That's deep. The person with the money
goes on with the experience.
Goes on with the experience.
The person with the experience goes on with the money.
Because you use your money to buy experience. You lose, you make mistakes. Wow.
This was actually Reverend Sam Adeyemi who said that. Now, what happens is you must know one thing. Sometimes when I talk to some of my colleagues, I say to them, you cannot have money and still be dull at the same time.
Chai.
So if you don't have money, you must be sharp enough to know what to say. So one of the things young people don't know how to do is to come up with solid proposals. I can tell you that proposals work. I've tried it a couple of times. I've gone to people, I've presented stuff that they had no idea they wanted to do, and they accepted to do it. So one thing you must do if you don't have money is look for somebody who needs what you have. Come up with a very beautiful proposition. And sometimes, unfortunately, in Nigeria, what we call proposals, it's not a proposal.
What is it then?
You come up with an idea, you say, oh, this is what I can do, this is what I like to do, this is what this thing will do for me. You're not offering something to the person.
Yes, you must always give.
You must make an offer to the person. If you're not making any offer to the person, it's not a proposal. So if you don't have resources, you must be able to come up with a solid proposal. And I can tell you, if you have a solid... Mark Zuckerberg actually got partners through proposals. Bill Gates got partners and funding through proposals. Most businesses of the world, Adebayo Ogunlesi, who owns Gatwick Airport and a few other airports in the UK, how did he do it? Proposals. Sometimes they tell you this person is the richest. This person has this money. On paper or in the bank account, the money is not there.
True, is the worth, yeah.
And
This
how did
person
they
is
get to that
worth.
level?
Yeah.
It's just proposals. So you must be able to offer something that seems irresistible to that person in order to get what you want.
Wow, I wish I could keep up with this, hitting our goals and all, but we've hit the goal of when to stop.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here,
My
Fola
pleasure.
Daniel Adilis.
My
It's been
pleasure.
an interesting conversation. In the meantime, however, I must let you know that Regina is ready to show us how to get the ombre lips and highlight our lips perfectly. Now, this is sure to excite the ladies. She's on standby with MM. Hi, MM.
Hi, Mary. Interesting conversation there with Mr. Fola Daniels. Thank you very much. Okay, so Regina of Radiance Makeovers, of course, is joining us today to teach us how to perfect the art of the ombre lips. So first of all, what is ombre lips?
Ombre lip is just you having a darker shades around your lip and then a lighter one in the middle. That's
Okay, so let's get to it. What are the basics?
So all you need is just your pencil, your lipstick, and then your the brighter lip.
Okay.
So what you do first is just
So it
go
doesn't
around.
matter the color?
Most times it's always it's preferable with a darker shade.
Okay.
So most times you then just go with your pencil first. You line the lip first.
Okay. So we are dealing with 3 different colors here.
Yeah.
Yeah? So it's compulsory that you use 3 different colors for every ombre lips that you're doing?
No, it's
Okay.
not compulsory. You can use 2.
Okay. But 2 colors at least?
At least,
Okay.
yes. You can use 2.
So we're going with a darker shade and a
Darker
slightly lighter
Lighter
shade. Okay, great.
So once you're done with the pencil,
okay,
you shade very well.
And it doesn't matter the kind of pencil you use?
Any pencil, once it's dark,
Okay.
and depend on the color you want on what your outfit.
Your outfit,
Yes.
okay.
So then you go in with a similar lipstick shade on that pencil. Okay, Amala.
Okay. So we're working with 2 different colors here, a darker shade and a slightly lighter shade.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about what kind of events would one wear this kind of ombre lips to?
To any event, it can go for a bride, depending on the color. You can do a lighter shade for brides. You know, brides are basically nudes and all that.
Yeah.
You can also do nude. So now I'm going in with this.
Okay. So this is a pink undertone.
Kind of.
It has pink undertones, yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
Smack. Just smack. Keep smacking.
Okay, so apparently Bimbo hasn't perfected the act of smacking.
So
it's important because a lot of us really do not know how to. You know, when we use our lipstick, yeah, you do the smudging where you put your lips together and then you smudge them together.
So you can just go in with your brush if you don't know how to smack. And blend.
Okay, and blend
just the way I'm
properly.
blending now.
Okay, great.
Yes.
All right. So it's important to just smack your lips.
It's important,
2.
yes.
Just
it's
put your lips
important.
together and take it out. Yeah?
Yes, just like that.
Okay.
So you go in again with your pencil, just to darken that edge.
Okay. Nice. All right. So it's pretty easy.
It's very
easy. I mean, it's a makeup trend that has been on for a really long time now. Yeah, a lot of people are still catching up on the trend, but just in case, you know, here we are. Regina Radiance of Radiance Makeovers has taught us how to do the ombre lips.
Yeah. So probably you want it brighter than
Okay,
this. You
okay.
can just go with a lighter shade again.
Okay.
That same spot, just a little. It will just give it another feel. You know.
Oh, nice.
Smack.
Smack. Smack it.
Wait.
Oh, nice. You know, I actually have a challenge learning, doing the ombre lips. And thank you so much, Regina, for teaching us how to, do the Ombre Lips. I'm sure we've learned a lot so far. All right, so we'll go on a quick commercial break. Stay with us. Wake Up Nigeria continues in a bit.
Welcome back. Now, Sola Fosudo, who recently became a professor of theater arts, is a Nigerian prolific dramatist, scholar, critic, film actor, and director. And he has featured and directed several Nigerian films in his drive for a society that cares for the needy. He has also floated the Blessed Fruit Foundation, which is an NGO that cares for widows and orphans. And as the foundation turns 10 and the drama icon turns 60, it's like a double celebration for us. A variety of events have been put together to promote the arts. A stage production of Femi Oshofisan's One Legend, Many Seasons is in view, and he's here to tell us more about his life and the many things that he's involved in. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, sir.
My pleasure.
Wow. So I'm essentially sitting with a legend. I mean, when I think about growing up, it's you shaping a lot of our thoughts on TV. Was this something you imagined yourself doing at the time? Because a lot of young people watched you and you shaped their experiences.
Well, I thank God for that. You know, essentially the profession of the theater is about, you know, touching society, reflecting the ills of society, creating standards for how we should live our lives and how we shouldn't live our lives. So whatever we do, we educate society, we enlighten society. So, and I'm happy that I'm able to do that in some of the productions that I featured in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a look at some clips from, I'm not sure which film this is, but we're going to look at it and then come back and continue this discussion.
Mike, shut up. Adio. Adio. Mo ń gbọ́ yín. Sọ òótọ́ fún mi, kí ni nǹkan tó ṣe fún ìyàwó ẹ?
Ṣe fún ìyàwó mi bíi báwo? Dókítà ẹjọ́ ẹ má bẹ̀ mí ṣeré kéré o. Ẹjọ́ tó Ọlọ́run mi ò lo kémi lẹ́yìn ọ̀run o.
Ìwọ lèmi ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, kí ló ṣe fún?
Ṣe fún bíi báwo mo tẹ̀sán lèmi náà sọ jàre. Dókítà ẹ má sọ fún mi pé kémi tẹ́kì ẹ̀yìn sí ẹ má ní kémi tẹ́kì ẹ̀ àtò.
Ẹ jẹ́ fara ẹ balẹ̀. Now, sọ òótọ́ fún mi. O ṣẹ́yún fún ìyàwó ẹ, àbó ṣẹ́yún fún?
Ó fẹ́ jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àmọ́ Ọlọ́run ò gbà fún wa. Ẹ̀yin náà kò lè sọ fún wa pé ká ṣe ìfètò sọmọ bíbí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ fún mi ni mo sọ fún. Mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé a ti ní mẹ́ta ńlẹ̀ tí ó bá jẹ́ pé bí méjì tó rọra ṣánkú mọ́ àlójú àbá ti fi kún ò bá jẹ́ bí 5. Má dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí wúwo ẹ̀ wáyé mọ́ àfipá.
Adio, nígbà tèmi sọ fún.
Wow. I mean, we're talking about your versatility on stage, on TV, whether it's a Yoruba film, whether it's an English movie, you just put it and bring it all together. Do you see that in modern television? When you watch, what are the main differences you would say you observe when you watch modern TV?
Acting, both in Yoruba and
yes,
English?
Yeah. The versatility that a lot of you had some 30, 40 years ago.
Well, you know, I was lucky to have lived my life as a young man with my, old folks in the village. So I understood a lot of my, traditions and cultures, and I spoke my language, while I was growing up. So, and I also went to Ife, University of Ife, where we had a drama, a theater company, and we did some Yoruba productions. So by the time I came into the industry, I was relevant.
And you had
varied
experiences.
Both in Yoruba productions and, English films. Wow. So I'm comfortable, doing both. And since I'm a Yoruba man, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to act in Yoruba films.
All right. Now there's been many transitions in your life. I mean, now you, at some point, you decided that you were going to become a lecturer. And it was a big decision for you. I read a recent interview where you said that people thought that you were crazy. Tell us about that.
Well, you see, when I came to Lagos from Ibadan after my education, I set up a company running productions at the National Theatre. And that was around the time that, soap operas were also very popular in Nigeria. And I was in about 3 of such soap operas. I remember Ripples.
Yes, of course.
Village
Headmaster.
Fortune, and Village Headmaster, and a few others. And then that was about the time also that the video films started, the Nollywood. Well, it wasn't named Nollywood at that time. So, and we were making money. But suddenly I saw an advert, in the papers, LASU asking for a theater, graduate, somebody with a master's degree in theater arts, to teach, some literature and drama courses in English department. And I said, I shared the idea with my wife, and we both agreed that, okay, I could give it a shot. I applied, I was interviewed, I got employed. And I moved. And some people, thought that, what's wrong with this man? Because, as I said, my salary at that time was less than 5,000. And already I was earning about 150, 100,000,
per film.
At that time when we started. So it was like a very, tough and unusual decision anyway. But today, I give God the glory because I've grown in the academic system.
And of course, you became a professor recently. Congratulations for that.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely amazing. Now, so let's talk about a number of things that you're doing. Congratulations also on your 60th birthday celebrations.
Thank you.
So some of the things that are going on right now, you have a foundation that is doing its 10th year anniversary. Can you tell us about some of the activities that are planned?
Well, I thank God for the foundation. When I was going to be 50, a number of things happened to me as a person, and I had to be a bit, reflective about my life. And I also got some messages, that directed me towards, working for widows and orphans. And that was why I launched, the Blessed Fruit Foundation when I was 50, to take care of widows and orphans. Now the foundation is 10 this year, and we intend to celebrate the 10th anniversary. And naturally, because it was launched when I was 50, I'm now also 60. Even though the date has passed, my birthday is March. But since we want to celebrate together with the 10th anniversary, and also now that, I got my promotion to the chair of theatre arts recently, so I decided to put all these things together to thank God, in the church, and then to mark the 10th anniversary. The management and the board of the foundation decided about a year or 2 years ago that we should have an orphanage. So we started working on it, and there's a property around Amuo that we got, and we are renovating right now.
To make an orphanage.
So as an orphanage, and also as our official office and place. So that place will be commissioned, on that day, September 8th. After the church service, the mass, we'll go to commission the place. And then we move to VI for a play production.
Oh yeah, I was going to bring us to that, the One Legend Many Seasons by Femi Officer. So tell us why you decided that you were going to choose that particular play.
Well, the theme of the play is about benevolence, about charity, about giving, about kindness. And in the mood of what we are celebrating, in the spirit of what, the entire occasion, I thought that play is very apt, it's very topical, and I decided to, produce it to also to entertain my guests and to drive home the message that we do need, to always, lend a helping hand to the less privileged.
Absolutely amazing. And you're also such a busy man, getting involved in so many things. How do you find time for the family? And your wife is also involved in theater, one way or the other. So tell us about how you relax and the family.
I always say that we play different roles at different times of our lives. So as I'm here now, I'm playing the role of a guest to you in the studio. So if I leave here, if I get to my office in LASU, I'll play the role of a teacher, of a mentor, of a guardian to my students. When I leave my office, since I wouldn't sleep there, I go to my house,
yes,
and then I play the role of a husband to my wife and father to my children.
Yeah.
When I live there, I could go to some other place. Maybe I have a group of friends that we have a society, an association. I also play my role there, So we play different roles at different times of our life. So, and one should not really disturb the other.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. This is such an honor having you join us on the show today.
My pleasure.
And for that reason, and in celebration of your 60th, so many things happening in your life this year, we're going to take you to the kitchen and cut a cake.
Wow. Oh. So you planned a coup?
Well, so we'll have that breakfast and also rejoice with you. And thank you so much for all that you're doing, especially for the widows and the children.
Thank you.
Please, this way, sir.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that.
We're into, that's TT there, that's MM, that's Mary,
wow.
And our chef, Chef Jules.
Wow.
Please have a seat.
Good morning, Uncle Shala.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.
Please take a
So this is freshly baked here this morning.
Yes. Wow.
So here we have caramel cake.
Yes.
All for you.
Thank you very much.
Cake Flair.
Okay, Sosa.
Jules of Cake Flair. She made this morning. Cake Jules.
Yes, please.
You need to come and enlighten us on all the preparation methods.
She wants to make sure that Uncle Shola has the right served. All right, fantastic.
So a lot of work went into baking this cake this morning.
I can imagine.
In here we have eggs, butter, white sugar, brown sugar,
cappuccino as well.
Cappuccino, which is the key ingredient for this cake, of course, and milk.
So we're going to cut you a wedge.
Ooh.
Oh, that's what it's called, a wedge.
A wedge of cake.
This must cost a lot of money.
No, you will not be billed, sir.
All right.
When you told me taking me to the restaurant.
To the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
So I was hoping.
All right, Chef Jules.
Still quite hot.
Oh, still hot.
Yes.
Steaming.
Piping hot.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So,
sir, please
you're going to
give us the verdict.
Okay, yes. Just that I didn't like, I normally do all this.
Oh, icy. Okay.
So,
It's actually cream. It's not icy.
It's actually cream, whipped cream.
Yes.
wow.
Woo.
Okay, let me
very
take a big
fluffy.
one then.
Okay.
Careful.
It's still hot.
Nice to see that.
All right.
Really?
This is really good. On that very nice and sweet note,
Yes.
I want to say big congratulations to you, sir, for everything that's happening and with the foundation and all of that.
Thank you so much.
We celebrate with you.
And thank you for being an inspiration. Really.
Thank you for the wonderful reception.
All right. Big thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories here in Wickham, Nigeria.
And of course, thank you, Fola's Place, for styling our hair every day of the week. Thank you so much.
All right. Friday is going to be the start of the weekend. Be a part of the fun tomorrow.
And it's my birthday!
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
The party starts.
Don't forget, you send
today.
all presents through me.
Really?
All right? I'm going to put my phone number there.
Yes, that brand new iPhone. It's all right.